Hi you guys, this is Robin with Weight Loss Apocalypse. It's Wednesday. I'm already tired. So you'll just have to take this clip and appreciate for whatever it is. Okay, so this client is absolutely anorexic, functioning with bulimia, so you can call her bulimorexic. I've actually posted a few of our sessions together publicly here. The whole sessions are in the Patreon account. In this little bit of this session, her and I are talking about really the ego of thin supremacy and the illusion that the diet industry creates, that they are here to help you, and the diet, you need it, you're too weak, you can't handle the food, and the very enabling process that the diet industry really gets paid to do, and the weakening process on the participant side, where the more you diet or the more you rely on these diets, the idea is that you become less and less self-aware, and more and with that weakening process, the need for their systems and their rules and their guidance becomes more important. And how it feels when you're recovering to be in the presence of people who might judge you for not dieting or judge you for not trying to lose weight, and how you deal with that. So if you would like to watch this whole session plus a bunch of the sessions with this client, you're going to have to go to Patreon. The link is below. Become a follower, a supporter. If you would like to work with me, I am actually having a slow season right now, so I have lots of time. So if you send in an information request form from the website, which is linked below, I'll get back to you very quickly, and we may even be able to talk today. So, all right, enjoy this video. And I'm going to take a break.
Yeah, it just made me have a thought. Like, earlier today, I was thinking about comments my mom or my mother-in-law have made about me, my weight in the past, which wasn't even a weight issue anyway. And I was thinking about how that hurt me at the time, but really, even if they make comments again, it really doesn't hurt me anymore because I don't care.
No, well, you don't care, and you can see that that is truly what they're being held captive by. Like, they believe that. And that's their love language. I mean, this is what I realized about religion, is that when people have this religious supremacy, wouldn't you want your child to be in that supremacy with you?
Right.
And so, to me, it was like, oh, that is a really messed up form of love. But nonetheless, it is so loving to want your children to be in your superiority with you.
That's true.
Or to not want inferiority like yours.
Yeah.
Make sense? And so if they say something, you just have to be, you just have to know that if they were aware of that dark, horrible space, the worst thing, the number 10 on the scale of 1 to 10, if they were aware that that's how you felt inside, wouldn't they rather you be overweight?
Yeah, that's true. They obviously are just not aware, and that's a good way to look at it.
Well, because if you're accepting they love you the way you love your children, right?
Right.
That if you could explain it, this is the hardest thing to explain. If you could explain to them how horrible this has impacted your life, the thinness, how horrible thinness and the symbolism that was attached to it has impacted your life, they would rather you be fat. Like, go up to 200, go up to 215, go to 250 if you need to free yourself from captivity. It's not worth it. It's so superficial. It is totally and completely superficial, but yet requires profound suffering.
Yes. And see, I never wanted to be a superficial person. And I was like, geez.
Well, you
Wow.
believed the symbolism. The symbolism of thin supremacy makes it seem like there's so much depth to the thinness. I mean, it's really symbolic of your hard work, your ability to starve yourself, which is so healthy, right?
Yeah.
Like all of the obsession around what you shouldn't eat and what's healthy for you, it's like amazing. Your whole life is just about that.
Yeah, I do not want that.
No, and when you are around it, you stop thinking, "Oh, they have it. They have it. They've reached the mirage." You realize that they are just as miserable and fucked up as you.
Yeah.
And you start to feel empathy and compassion. You know, I've got tons of Facebook followers who are OCD health zealots. All they talk about is their weight.
Yeah.
And they're selling products for weight loss. And, you know, I just feel bad because I know they're suffering. That's why they're overreaching so intensely with their products and programs and their conversations around it. They're overreaching. That's not okay. They're taking something very superficial and making it and exaggerating it into something so profound. And it's a lie. That's where it's like, and that's a lie because they're miserable. If they talked about how they're on antidepressants, but there's like, oh, that's in my family genetics. Oh, yeah, okay. You know, how they binge. But then, but that's the sugar in the food. That's the sugar in the food. Mm-hmm.
It drives me crazy. Okay, so there was a group I used to be a part of that was like a weight loss support group, and I have really good friends that run it, and they're not doing it right now, and I said, hey, would anybody be interested in a non-diet idea? Like, let's just not diet for a little bit and kind of see what happens. Just to throw an idea out there. And people were so mean.
Yeah, because don't you know about the obesity epidemic?
She was like, I would just binge on Oreos all the time then if I didn't make myself not eat them. I'm like thinking, that's kind of my point. Like, we need to get past this, right?
Yeah, they're not there. They're not there.
No, I know. And I realize that. I'm like, they will search that out if they're interested.
At some point. Yeah, at some point when they realize, just like you did. I mean, you could understand what she just said. Like what she just said was like so understandable, predictable, but so understandable from that small-mindedness. That's like saying if I don't go to church, I'm going to rape everybody. If I don't go to church, what would keep me from stealing?
Totally.
Because you know, this church has proprietary information that no one else has about how not to steal.
Yeah.
Right? If I don't go to church, I'm basically satanic.
Yeah, she's not miserable enough. That's what it is.
You got it. And so you have to just love them and be like, I can totally see that. That's just agree.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of like you can't argue with a radical zealot.
No.
Like they are in a position to want what they're doing. They want it. They believe that there's something valuable in it. And that's what they should do. They should have the freedom to do that. That's their own process of awareness. You know, you had to go through that. Totally. If you had found me 5 years ago, you would have thought I was a nutcase. She's crazy.
Oh, you mean because of my own beliefs?
Yeah. You know, you should be able to eat whatever you want when you're hungry. Yeah. Like, get rid of the religious zealotry around food. That right away. Oh, yeah. Oh my God. But what about GMOs? Oh my God. They're going to get cancer.
Yep.
The fear. What about diabetes? Like, if you don't have a diet, what's going to keep you from, like, constantly eating just straight sugar?
Yep.
Maybe how sick you feel when you eat it? Maybe that's good enough. No, that's not good enough because you can get overweight. You know, the foundation of body image that goes beyond, you know, just